Ooh, damn, I'm hot. Thirsty? Nah, good looking. Yeah, so I am hot. In every, you know, especially my taint. That's hot. Sweaty. Because it's hot in my country. Right. Today, my fellow people of the world, I shall be doing my homework. And today's my fourth homework assignment. Still and always doing, just checking if, Eddie Murphy or Louis C.K. or whatever are calling. Anyway, so, homework. Homework, points of view. Points of view, as I said before, you have character point of view, narrator point of view, and self point of view, which you always end up messing up. But today, we're going to be talking about Adonis, or Adonis, probably Adonis. Personified in my sort of face, back in, you see the statues, see the Greek statues, it's like me in shape, even the little dick is the same, exactly the same, little hair, the little pubes, little tuft of pubes above, and tiny dick, that's me, but I'm fat, so I'll be working on it, and I'll do a nude point of view homework one day, but not now. Today we're going to talk about Adonis and how Adonis was born. Now, brace yourselves, darlings, because shit is about to go down. Because if you thought that Greeks were fucked up, it's about to get worse. And I'm not sure if one day it gets worse, but this story I'm about to tell you is probably one of the worst ones. Okay. So you have Aphrodite. Aphrodite? I don't remember how she was born, but I think she was born when Uranus's balls landed in the water. I think that's when she was born, Aphrodite. Later called Venus by the Romans. Anyway, Aphrodite, goddess of love and shit. Very nice. All gods are like that. They're very nice in some things, but then, they are psychopath, mass murderer, fuckheads. That's God, God for you in a nutshell, because they can give everything to people and teach them and I love you, and they get pissed off and they just kill everyone. That's it. The Noah's Ark. Story of the big deluge and inundations and stuff, and the Greeks had the same story. So, and apparently there was a big water thing in the area many times ago. Many times. It was very many times ago. So today, Adonis. Right, so Aphrodite, born by the balls landing. The water balling. Maybe that's how water polo was invented, playing with Uranus's balls. It was threw the balls around, and then they lost one ball, so they just had one ball to play. I don't know. Ask them, right? So, as we were saying, there was Aphrodite, who was, I think, born in Cyprus. So it's where where the dick landed became Cyprus. And she was born in so Cyprus. She was there, and the king of Cyprus at the time was not really worshipping Aphrodite as he should. He became very interested in adoring or worshipping Dionysus, and Dionysus is the guy who invented wine and became the god of getting drunk. That's it. So, they built a shrine to Dionysus. And this king, the king of the time, was really a bit like me, ruggedy good looks, and he was like, sexy. You could feel the pheromones. Just, you could see the pheromones falling off his skin, all those pheromones. So he was a handsome guy. And Aphrodite, being a bitch, what did she do? That's what did she do? I'll give you 10 seconds to think. What did Aphrodite do to Theias? I think was his name. He had 2 daughters, and think about that for a second. What is the most fucked up thing you can do to someone's daughter? It's a good thing. Well, she whispered into her a sort of lust for her own father. I didn't expect that, did you? Yeah. She, Aphrodite, put inside, what was her name? Mur. Oh, anyway, I don't remember exactly her name. I think something to do with Mur. She has a more complicated name, but Mur, keep Mur in mind, because then never mind about the Mur, and it will all come into place by the end of this video. So she inspired into this young girl a lustful love for her own father, and having sex with your father is taboo, and it should be. Okay. No, there's no discussing that. But incest is also very common. Shit. Yeah. It's a taboo, and people do it all the time. But it's still a taboo, and that's why it's taboo. So, anyway, with the servant of this king and his daughter, she hatched a plot, and the plot was, yes, well, now she wants to have sex with her father. Now let's make it happen. So with the maid, she goes to the maid. I'll have to do my characters. So she goes to maid. Hey, maid, I have a brilliant plan. Oh, what is that? Well, the king's daughter, and listen to this is going to be funny. He wants to have sex with her own dad. Okay, right. Carry on. And you and me are going to make it happen. Okay. Well, now I need to understand something. Gods are fucked up, as you just saw. You saw beautiful Aphrodite, you saw the beautiful maid, and you don't say no to a god. That is the thing. That is the problem. Gods come say, hey, do this. And you say, no, fuck off, God. And God, and you're dead. So, the maid, of course, you're the god, let's do this. So, during a week, Mur and her dad had passionate sex. Her dad, well, the first night he was a bit drunk. But, whoever you are, if you're a man, and this is prejudice against men, saying that men will fuck anything. And if you're in bed, you're a bit drunk, and this beautiful girl comes, and she wants to have sex with you, that is, you will, if you can, you probably will do it. Well, not everyone will do it, okay, maybe just 30% of men would do it. And unfortunately this guy was 30%. And he had sex with this girl, his daughter, during a whole week. Every night she came, he came, they came, everybody came. It was a big cum fest during the week. And then he started to wonder, to think to himself, well, who is she? I don't know. It's a bit too good to be true. So he put out a reward. He said, from this day on, like kings do, king. He was a stand-up comedian, this king. Saying, hey, what's your name? Hi, whatever your name is. What do you do for a living? He was doing crowd work. Are you from town? He was not very good as a comedian. But he offered a reward for everyone to find this girl. And of course, she, Mur, was, oh, fuck. Yeah, I've been fucking my dad. And actually, that's where the word daddy comes from. Oh, yes, daddy. Oh, daddy, daddy. All that daddy thing. Sugar daddy, hit me daddy, you know. Uh, not the whole hand daddy, you know. How many of you are there, daddy? Anyway, that it comes from there. So whenever you say daddy to someone, or someone says daddy to you, you go like, oh. Anyway, cut that one out. It wasn't funny. So, she ran away, of course, because she says, what nature allows, God, man's jealous laws forbid. Which is weird. Meaning that, and this is a philosophical thing, or everybody finds a philosophy to justify their tendencies. So if you are an incestuous fuckhead, you'll say, well, nature allows it. Nature also allows a horse to rape you. And laws don't even forbid that. So, anyway, you want people to adapt laws to whatever they want to do already. But anyway, that's another story. The story is having sex. So she went away. But of course, what could be even worse than that? Yes, she was pregnant. Okay, she was pregnant, and she was so sad. She cried so much that the gods took pity on her and transformed her into a tree, right? The myrrh. And from the tears, or from the whatever it comes out of the tree, they make myrrh, right? And myrrh was used in still used in oils and stuff to coronate kings and all that shit. And that's why Jesus got myrrh. Okay, there you go. So, as we were saying, she was pregnant and she was transformed into a tree. Now, 10 months later, and you thought this was already crazy, 10 months later, the tree exploded and Adonis was there. Here I am, Adonis. One of the ideals of male beauty, Adonis. And of course, what could happen next? It would be a bit fucked up. Adonis and Aphrodite fell in love. And they had children. So, I'll just make this made it again. King was worshipping Dionysus, the god of wine. Aphrodite was jealous because she was the main deity of Cyprus, so she made this king, have sex with his own daughter, get her pregnant. She ran away, transformed into a tree, and the tree gave birth to a god. No, not a god. Whatever. A mortal. He was mortal. That's why he's dead. And they had children. So, and I just realized I didn't do a lot of talking in this stuff. Might put everything to trash. So I've been trying to do these green screens, and the green screen is a bullshit, and it's very distracting. So, as we were saying, Dionysus and all that. Yeah. And now it makes me think about Dionysus. Dionysus, who was a son of Zeus. Zeus and whoever it was. Selene. No, not Selene. Scarnapoli. And he was cursed. Yeah. So one of his sons, Dionysus' sons, because the god of wine and getting drunk, was Priapus. And Priapus was cursed to have a lot of desire for women, but never to get a boner. Priapus. It's prior to the pus, and he never gets the pus because it's disabled. And that's what wine does to people. So you go like, oh, I'm very shy. Can you help me? And wine goes, I'm just wine, but I will help you. Drink a bit. And he goes, okay. I'm still shy. Well, drink some more. Okay, and he drinks a bit more, still shy. Go on, and he drinks a bit more, and he starts to get confidence, yeah. And he starts chatting people up, hey, ciao, how are you? So, hey, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Amazing, how are you? How are you two? Oh, amazing. When you do the kisses and all that. And he gets his, when he wants to, but he never can. That is so sad. That is very sad. And when you are sad, you go like, oh man, I wish I could bone you, but my penis is disabled. I'm so sorry. How can I make this up to you? You could fuck off and never come back again. That was be a good idea. But you know, I have this burning desire because I've been drinking wine. You are Wonderful Wino. Do you know Wonderful Wino? Wonderful Wino is a sketch by George Carlin, one of his earliest sketches. So you should listen to it. Wonderful Wino. That's it. So this was a crap one, I do admit. It was crap. It was bad. It wasn't funny or anything. Okay? Because of this shit green screen. Because the director, it's the director of the movie, said, do they enlarge the green screen? Oh, enlarge it. And now it's shit because I have two colors of green screen. And look at this shit. Now, this one is more or less okay. And this shit, I just bought it at a tissue store. And it's not, it doesn't go down to the floor. So, I hope you can fucking do something about this and edit it correctly. And to give you a bit of a challenge, you can edit this. Now, I just grabbed the guitar and I have no idea what I'm doing with it. See? That was your song. See, that's all you deserve. Because you're, shit remarks. Right, I'm going to cut this now. Thank you. And good luck with the fucking post-production with this.